What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got our finals here at Fanboy. I know it's only been 2 videos of EX7. I do apologize. I was late to Fanboy this week because of work stuff. So only 2 videos. This will be the last one from that week. But hopefully it means next week, I think EX7 will be out everywhere. So it'll be less sample text running around. Speaking of, sample terriermon in the back. I'm still trying to get used to the vortex cards. So also by hopefully the next cluster, I'll be pretty clued up on what everything does. Shoto going to come down and is just explaining that it's just going to be one of the ones that reduces costs. As we're going to see Imperial open up with a Veemon in the back and a Wormmon that does double hit straight away. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, spending the 4 on the Davis. Sets him up really, really nicely for this next one. Now we're going to have the reduced Evo is going to get the suspension and actually choosing not to go for it just yet. This Wormmon will get sniped pretty hard when a Digimon does get swung over. And he did actually give him a Digimon to look at. And there comes down Digimon Liberator. Does find the 5 off of that. I mean, we could try and punch through it first to try and get the value. But instead, we're going to go into the KnTElixar that does have the Vortex. Reducing the cost is going to go into the Shota. We're going to swing through and we are going to delete a Digimon, so we're going to gain back 2. And then are we just going to pass him the full thing? Make the Zephagamon. Try and become unaffected. Grand Gale is going to turn into the Zephagamon, and this is the... I say new Zephagamon, like they don't basically both come out at the same time. But this is the one with the swirling swords, which is the security attack +1 vortex when digivolving, suspend 1. If suspended, your Digimon return one of your opponent's suspended to the bot deck. So we're not, I don't think we're fully protected, but we are going to just swing through. I look back, it was a Stingmon and Davis and Ken, but damn, we are just trying to blow out this security as much as physically possible. Does manage to get the unsuspend at end of turn as well with just 1 memory, and like I feel like you have to play, like, at the very least, there was no rookie in the back, but I guess if you don't give him something to interact with, the Zephagamon will take the 2 checks, but it won't, like, kill you. So we're going to make the Imperialdramon in the back, and we're going to find out whether that was the case or not. A rookie is now there. Going to swing, does hit the 2 of them, and man, if we find out that it's, like, boost Mimi, push up, I'm going to be so mad. But it does not look like we're in that reality where suddenly he does just kill him from the back. So we are just going to drop the 2. And you do actually have to push out at this point. This again does get to unsuspend end of turn. We're going to get the Wormmon. But you passed him really, really low. So you at least can't extend crazy. Does choose to go for the Davis and Ken and the Magnamon. I think he was hoping to see another rookie off that one, because a rookie would kind of go crazy here. And let's say we're going to go into the Dragon mode. Double suspension to keep it live, and it is going to actually lock down the Zephaga, but you do still need to present some sort of threat. Woo, hits the option card, which is going to bot deck, and that's going to be enough that we are just going to give up and go into the next game.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah, today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support the memberships. Twitch Prime and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. Once I do get shuffled up for game 2, I do want to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel, the growing family of y'all. Appreciate every single one of you. Starting from the top, we do have the Mega Justice Josh, who is an ultimate here on YouTube as well as a tier 3 on Twitch. Then for the rest of our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, 3 Strike Rule, and Brad. Then for our champions getting bonus content 1 month early, we do have Shinny Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, King of Knights, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibbert, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, and Thamata FGC. Then for our rookies, Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, and Turtle Sovereign. And we are going to be going into game 2 as we do put the rookie down, and the Davis no Ken is going to get the double hit though. We're going to see the training. Missing a rookie. Does get his choice. He's going to pick the better of the two. The Micho is a secondary rookie after all. Into the Galemon, and then Galemon. Okay, we're going to put the Shoto down. And this is not the Mother Shoto, the super splashable one. Just going to choose to drop the 4-cost Davis, and going to see the option card come down. Well, take your pick of Shotos, because I don't think the Digimon Liberator can pick itself up. Oh, it is Liberator tagged, so I guess it... Is it Liberator tagged? I guess it can, yeah. Down it comes straight away. And the Liberator, the Digimon Liberator playing the Liberator is kind of crazy. So being able to pick it up and then replay straight away for like the double dip was kind of nice. Got both the Shotos set up now, but do we have the 5? It looks like we're going to play the Terriermon because it looks like we are missing it. We're going to take another Terriermon. Just going to take the Searcher. And it does double hit, of course, because it does get to pick up a bird and a Liberator. And, I mean, basically the entire Terriermon line is. Free play Wormmon is going to pick up the... Just pick up the Ace. We're going to go into the Toge. And we're going to suspend the Toge to get the reduced cost tamer? No, we're just going to go straight into the Imperialdramon, which is going to get the suspension onto the Terriermon. Going to gain the 2 to get the extra memory. Swing on suspend. Swing in. I mean, Dragon Mode would suspend a Shoto here, but it looks like we're missing it. Okay, that's one way of clearing the board. Just playing the Veemon and choking to 1. Does have the sticky web down, so we're not going to be seeing any unsuspend nonsense from the Zephagamon, I don't believe. Again, still training to go to the Grand Gale for 1. Obviously, we saw the Fighter Mode Ace get picked up, so we actually can't swing over it in this instance, which is really annoying. In fact, I'm actually not entirely sure I like pushing up here. I guess you're giving him something to suspend, but like realistically, if he just goes, okay, cool, Fighter Mode Ace, and just bounces your stack, like you're just cooked. Like you are just straight dead. Going training into... I mean, he has the Rapamon. If he'd gone training into Rapamon, that would have been kind of sick. That actually would have been massive, because then it would have been... Yeah, that makes more sense, yeah. Going into the Rapid... It does still cost the... How much? It costs 4, and then training reduced the cost, so it does come down. I think it comes down for 2, though, doesn't it? Because it's got that 2-color tag. So we do get to de-digivolve, which presumably we de-digivolve the Imperialdramon. We attempt to swing over the XV, get blocked by the Magnamon, which is still like an acceptable trade, probably. Because you are big enough, but you obviously don't get the deletion. But if you can go into the Zephaga here and get some sort of unsuspend, that'd be great. Or it looks like maybe dropping the option to try and get the pot deck. It's obviously not ideal that he wasn't able to like fully crack at him. Making the blocker was actually really, really nice. And we're going to see the Terriermon come down rather than the option, just to try and keep the search up. Stingmon made on top of that Veemon, and the problem is we're just straight back in, and in comes the memory. It is at least protected from being removed, but I mean that doesn't stop it from being punched over, and unless you're also on like an actual ace, this does actually kind of look bad in the situation. Either way, we're going to swing through Pierce 1, draw an unspecified. It's actually 2 draws. 3 draws off the first one, and then it'll be 2 draws on the next swing, which is just filth. Like, you? Like, it just... Ugh. Swing in. I don't even think he drew enough cards there. He was supposed to draw more than that. There's non-once per turn on those draws. We're going to make the memory printer not quite as efficient. There we go. Why would we make the Togemon when you can play out the Stingmon and gain back 2? Going to swing on suspend and swing into game 3. Whilst we're getting geared up and ready for that third and final game, I want to say thank you to our DigimonTCG, John Esposito, Rose Pierce, Christian Royal, Solon Descends, Yuxo, Evan Turner, Onyx Arlen, King Fujitoro, Jan Munoz, and Walter Caceres. Thank you everyone for all of your support. It means a lot. If you want to get your name shouted out more frequently, consider joining the members. Like, for as little as £1 a month, you can join our DigiEggs as supporters of the channel. Third and final game. Let's see the Veemon in the back into the XP and then a terriermon. Once again, it feels like we're missing a rookie, so I'm assuming Zap is just on a very low number of them. Second training comes down, does find the Shoto, and we're just going to play the Veemon straight away. This was a lightning round, fourth round, the timing thing, so that is why they are playing loose and fast to make sure they do not go into time. Instead of the full 45 minutes, I think we played with just 35, which actually goes quite far in terms of like how fast you have to play. Game back one off the Imperialdramon is going to go swing unsuspend. Swing in once again. Does hit the Shoto on the way out, so we're actually got a decent amount of reduction coming next. We're going to get the double hit, the Davis and Ken. No ace revealed. Ugh, 2 memory picked up at the start of main. And the Digimon Liberator getting to play out the Shoto after coming down straight away. Training go into a... Oh, we not going to go training? Does he not have the full line? I think the thing he's scared of is if he goes training and then you're still in kind of trouble. That's why we're going to go with the Galemon and just suspend the Shoto to reduce the cost. And then we're going to spend the training, go into the Grand Galemon. Then Grand Galemon is going to swing. Is it fighter mode ace? If it is, it's going to be slightly too late. Zephagamon's going to come down. He's going to get the suspension, going to gain back, and then we are going to get to Vortex and change the attack target into the Imperialdramon with the Shoto. Oh, and it hits... wow, that is a filthy hit. That is miserable. That is a miserable hit. Davis and a... Primogenitor getting a free Daiken down. Yes, he still gets to blow up the rest of his security, but like now whatever low choke he was going to have is probably going to be a kind of weak choke. So we're just going to see the Muchomon come through. And now from what is an empty board, can we somehow engineer lethal? We're going to hatch to start things off. I'm going to start a main, play out the Veemon. Veemon is going to take the Davis, guaranteed. And then it looks like we're going to try and pick up the Imperialdramon. Or is it going to be the Stangmon? Looks like Davis and Imperialdramon, so we're going to send the Stingmon to the bottom. Second searcher to the board. Out comes Ken, and that's going to be the Davis and Ken as well as a free type. So there's the Magna. Into the Stingmon. Into the XP. End of turn DNA. Going to gain back 2, and then we're going to attempt to strip out all the sources. We'll succeed. That suspends everything and stops everything from unsuspending. So as a reminder, from an empty board, and then the things that were hit out of security, that's going to be draw 1, pierce 1. Oh wait, no draw 1. Jamming, piercing. Swing in, jamming, piercing. All of the tamers are suspended, which I think was a good thing that Saf did to try and prevent the Dragon mode from being able to unsuspend again. But we're going to go Primo to reduce the cost to go into Dragon mode. I'm actually kind of surprised that he went into that Dragon mode, but he's going to lock down the back Shoto, 1 cost Evo in the back, and then 2 cost Evo. 2 Primos there, so it is going to be able to evolve into whatever it wants to. And this is pretty much as good as it can get for you in this situation. If he manages to make a way to swing, then he's just getting cooked. And if he can't, then this Zephagamon is just getting blown up, pretty much. Start of next turn, piercing, rookie in the back. It is just miserable. We're going to swing and play, and then we're going to try and end the game by going into it. And there's going to be the Dragon mode, which is going to bot deck the Grand Galemon. And that, unfortunately, does mean that this is going to be a pickup here for Imperial. If you did like what you saw, though, and you do want to see more, consider hitting the like button and subscribe. Even if you think you've subscribed, double check to see if you actually are, because YouTube doesn't always keep you subscribed. And if today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.